Hey guys, how you doing? Grandmaster Griffin here. Just putting together a short video on certificates for karate kids in off-site locations. Let me flip this around. So, we'll see how this works. And it's not having a good job here. See if I can flip this around. Alright, so basically what I'm talking about today is certificates that I do in my karate class. I teach at a daycare, local daycare, and in using certificates with the kids for incentive, you can flip the role, flip the script. So instead of, because they don't earn belts, so when in lieu of earning belts, you still want to give them a sense of accomplishment, a sense of achievement, the ability to feel self-worth, recognition. Hey, how you doing, Annie Martin? So, hey, Mark and Bar, how you doing? So what we do is I put together some pre-done some certificates. I like putting stickers on them. Little kids love stickers. That's another video, but basically I get funky certificate paper. I'll have certificates pre-done, like this one says best listener of the day. Other ones that I'll have are best kicker, most round kicks, best puncher, freestyle. Like if we do certain drills, I put freestyle into it. Other ones I'm going to be doing today are boxing drills, best hand drop drill. Sabumnum says, which is like Simon says, hey, how you doing? May likey. When we talk about certificates for the karate kids, and these are preschoolers, pre-K, you know, I don't know if this comes out backwards or not on Periscope, but the concept is you have a bunch of certificates pre-done with your information on it, and then you do a skill drill during the class. Could be kicking, could be jumping. Give it a title, give it a name, and then pass out some little certificates. One could be just participation, like they did it. Next could be once they achieve a milestone or goal, like let's say 10 round kicks. So they stand on one leg and then they fire off 10 round kicks without putting their foot down. So that is a worthwhile achievement that they can focus in on. Another drill could be where you have them do like an obstacle course, or circle runs, or zigzags, or cones, or something like that, and you just give a reward at the end of class. Sometimes I have the teachers help me pick out, if it's an objective, like who you think did the best at, and then let the teachers pick. Sometimes it'll be cut and dry, like last one standing or whatever, or who can do the most kicks. But if you have a threshold, like everybody who gets to 25 round kicks standing on one leg, you know, they're going to earn a certificate today. So have fun with that. Like I said, I have a bunch of different ones pre-made. This one is says All-Star, and then you just write the kid's name in. I like to pre-sign them and make copies if I'm going to give out a bunch of them, because that takes so much time. When you have 3, 4, and 5-year-olds, they're like, well, you know. So do as much as you can on the preloaded format, so that the students don't have to waste any time. Mom and Dad will be highly impressed. That has your school name on it, the location where you're teaching. I could get fancy and put some pictures of the kids or the center or the staff. You can play around with that if you like. Have my phone number on the certificate, website. You can do all that. Most importantly is give the kids recognition. Let the other kids share in the kid's success. So when one kid gets a certificate, give them a round of applause. Now I know everybody likes the soccer mom hater group, well, my kid, it's got to get everything. So do that, but you can title it something different. You know, your kid did a great job at, awesome job at. Doesn't have to be the best. I do have certificates that say best listener, best focus, or outstanding student of the day, outstanding kicker of the day, outstanding, here's a fun one, I do back-to-back classes, and I'll actually have best helper of the day. So if I have one class pick up stuff before the next class, I will pick 2 or 3 people, and then I'll give them outstanding helper or best helper of the day. And that helps with their motivation, keeps them in a good state of martial mind readiness. All right, guys, this has been Grandmaster Griffin of Griffin Martial Arts with our Griffitifricates. And like I said, these are just different titles you might want to have. Pick drills that you do, give them a name. And then 1, they'll remember them, and then 2, you can add on to it. So add variety versus, do that thing that, no, give it a name. Give it a structure. It can be a goofy thing. Let me go over a couple goofy things. So let's say, for example, I have one called the hand drop drill, where I take my hand and I drop it and I actually hit my leg. Hand drop, boom. And then I give them different assignments. So if I say, all right, guys, this is what we call black belt focus. And I want you to focus when my hand hits my leg, actually hits my leg, I want you to do a back fist reverse punch, or I want you to do a high block reverse punch, or whatever technique you want them to do. It teaches them a few things. Number 1, they have to have patience. They have to wait for your hand to drop. But not just drop, but actually touch your leg. So, for example, I like to trick them, and it's like, I'll say, ready, go! And I don't do it. Now, a couple different variations. When I say, ready, go! And they go first, then I might give them a warning or have fun with it. Sometimes, cutthroat, they sit down. I make it a competition. So you can take a drill and add different layers or textures or progressions. One might be fun for everybody. They mess up, giggle. Another one might be, okay, pay attention now. So you create false negatives, meaning that they messed up. That's okay. We'll keep going. Another one, competition. You mess up, you're done. And then you go until the last person saying. So, for example, the drill is hand drop, and let's say it's a back fist or a back knuckle or forehand, backhand strike, whatever you call it in your system. And I'll say, ready, go! And I might hit my chest. And then the ones that go, because they just see a motion, but they haven't focused and filtered, okay, his hand moved, his hand moved, but it didn't go to its goal, which is the leg, so I can't do my punch. Otherwise, I'll sit out. So it teaches critical thinking fast. So drills like these, ready, and then it actually hits, boom. And then sometimes I have kids that are D-to-D, a little slow. I'll just count 1, 2, okay, sit down. 1, 2, 3. Give them a couple seconds to, how you doing? 9, 1, 1, 2. Give them a couple seconds to get correlated with the drill. So we're talking about, you're going to laugh, karate certificates for kids' karate class. So this one is best listener of the day. That's usually for the quiet kids that ain't doing nothing. So I give them some incentive. So, you were the best listener today. They're going to do that anyway. Now, back to the hand drop drill. So, version 1, hand drops, they do the technique. And what I like to do is do 8 or 9 on each side, and then maybe add another technique, add something more complicated. Then I might go, ready, go! I said the word go, but my hand did not drop, so they're not supposed to go. So it teaches them critical listening skills, critical watching skills or observation skills. It also teaches them reaction skills, because sometimes I might go 2 or 3 in a row, and I want them to keep up. So that's just an idea to have fun with a simple piece of paper certificate. This one is All-Star. Hey, how you doing? Number 16, Simone. So in the karate program, if I see somebody doing really, really well, I like to reward them. If I see somebody doing average, I like to reward them for being average. Not necessarily for being average, but so that they don't have tears and cry and stuff like that. But hey, that's part of life too. But more importantly, you want to encourage everybody to do their best, not part-time, not sometime, but all the time. And little kids karate certificates really can enhance that. Other ones that you guys can do, now I just have some names here, circle runs, hop and pop, block and hit. So whatever drills your martial art program does, you know, go ahead and pre-print it. Like here I got best listener of the day. I could have best kicker of the day, best spirit of the day, outstanding focus, or whatever. Have the name of your school, have the name of the learning facility if you're doing an off-site program. If it's in your school, you can do the same thing. I don't usually do it in my school because I have belts and tips and stuff like that, but this is like at a rec center or it's actually at a daycare. So, all right, guys, this has been Grandmaster Griffin. You can reach me at 612-807-5758 or hashtag Grandmaster Griffin. I'll see you guys on the other side. All right, out.